Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the last day in Chiang Mai. It's just sitting on the balcony doing all my videos. I was about to pack all my bags, so I've got to leave, and then I was like, fuck, I haven't done a YouTube video because I had to do some stuff for the website and that, to the social media, and then I just felt like I was done for some reason. I packed all the mic away and everything, and then realised I hadn't filmed the YouTube video. So today's video is going to be like one that I done like a few days ago, which I actually really enjoyed filming, and it was just a complete off the top of my head chatting shit video. I called it Raw Coffee Talks last time. Sadly, I do not have a coffee with me at the moment, but I'm just gonna freestyle it, see what comes out of my head. Usually my mind starts flowing and stuff's just coming out, and I enjoy doing it. It's like journaling, but on a video. It's like just speaking, getting it all out of my mind. So we're on our way to Lampang today. I have absolutely no idea what it's going to be like. We sort of went there last minute. We were going to go to a place called Mae Hon Son from Pai, but we just couldn't get there. There was like barely any transport, so we've come back to Chiang Mai for a few days. Now on our way to Lampang, 5 nights, could be alright. Third biggest city in Thailand, so it must be decent. And then we got Chiang Rai, then we go into another country, going into Laos. If you haven't watched the channel before, I'm basically going around Southeast Asia at the moment for the next 6 months, seeing where I like, and then I'll probably settle wherever I really like, or I might keep travelling, might go somewhere else. We're just going to see. Life's a mystery. That's the beauty of it. You just don't know where the hell you're actually going to end up, and that's the crazy thing. Like, I could leave this building and walk into my wife that I married for 50 years. Like, life is just a crazy, crazy game when you really think about it and how it goes, and you can just live such an exciting life, and I feel like that's just what I'm doing at the moment, like living a life that actually excites me. It gives me a certain feeling of the mystery and also the excitement and the, you know, being present in the moment and actually appreciating it. Like the amount of times, well, actually I say the amount of times I've only been here for 3 nights, but I do it everywhere I am. I'm sitting on this, I like to have a balcony or a terrace, because I always sit here, it's always very quiet in the morning. I like to get up, instantly get up, quick shower, then just come sit on the balcony, normally have a coffee. Sadly, I don't have one today, but I sit here, I hydrate, I normally have 2 litres of water, I do all the content, and I just sit here, and there's a mountain there. I will actually, there's a mountain there, and it's a view, Chiang Mai, and the sun rises just above that mountain, and it's just excellent. It's just such a great way to start your day. Slightly cold in the morning, that's why I've got this on, and this isn't really enough. I do sort of need a jumper on, but you know, it's really, moving out of the UK has really just opened my eyes, to be honest, in what the world has to offer and the lifestyle that I live. And I've got a taste of what I thought I wanted, and I've now realised I do want that, and that's just a good thing. You know, I thought I wanted something, I had a vision, I've moved myself into this vision, into the place I wanted to be, and I've realised it is actually what I want. It's what I really desire, and it's what I'm pursuing. You know, maybe it will change in a year, and again, like I say, that's with life. It just changes. Life is just a constant mystery and an evolution, and you just change so much as an individual. And I even think just being here, I've been in like a month, and I just feel like I've changed loads. I feel like here, it was a YouTuber I like, Jack Hopkins, says that 3 months here is like a year at home in terms of your like self-development, how much you grow as an individual. So, and I do agree with that, because it's like at home, it's sort of, life's a bit slow, not really a lot happens to you, you don't have many experiences. Here it's just constant experiences all the time, and it's a complete lifestyle switch as well, and I think that's why it changes you. Fuck's sake, I've just realised my mic isn't on. Right, just realised the mic isn't on. I just took a little glance of it, because it's not been like automatically connecting straight away, and I don't know if you noticed that at the start of the video, because I now do not know what the start of the audio quality is going to come out like. That is one of the problems here, is there's a road down there, and somehow, even when the balcony door is shut, it is so loud, and the bikes actually sound like they've got no bloody exhaust pipe, and they're just incredibly loud. And that is one annoying thing about being in the content. But I'm staying in a gaff that cost me £5 a night, so can I actually complain? No, I can't. And it's not even like a shithole as well. It's like, if you live in the UK, you know, like Premier Inns. Like, imagine a run-down Premier Inn. That's sort of what it looks like. But obviously, Premier Inns can be like, especially in like London, it costs like over £100 a night easily. Here's £5 a night, and I'm literally in the centre of Chiang Mai. I think like everything's walking distance. I haven't, like, in terms of going to the centre, I haven't had to get any like taxis or rent a bike or anything like that. I did rent a bike the last time I was here, and I've got a licence, I've got permits, stuff like that, but I can't drive mopeds. I've never driven one before. The lady could bloody tell that when I was renting it. She looked a bit worried as I was riding off with it. But on the first day in Chiang Mai, I'm here with my mate Zach. We got lost, because I didn't have a bag on me when we got the mopeds. We were just cruising around. Gave Zach my phone, put it in his bag. We're on like 3 hours sleep. He went, and we were driving off. He was driving in front of me. He went down a no entry road. I thought he was going to turn around, so I pulled over to the side. He never turned around. And I was just sitting on this corner. Zach had gone, he'd got my phone, and I was in the middle of Chiang Mai, no idea where I was. I didn't know where my hotel was because it was the first day, and I just had to drive around for like 2 hours, barely on a moped. I could barely drive, and then eventually I had to pull into like an auto body, like mechanic type shop, speak to this Thai geezer on Google Translate, and he actually drove in front of me to my hotel, and then I had to get out an old iPhone 11 and call Zach and tell him to come back to the hotel, and it was just carnage, and it's just so classic. And we also got lost in Bangkok because we went out on New Year's Eve, and I thought I lost my phone, but then I didn't. It was actually just in like the back of my bag, and Zach kept walking again, and then we got lost, and that was in like the first 2 weeks. We got lost for hours twice, but since then it actually hasn't happened, so hopefully it doesn't happen again, because it's not very enjoyable, especially when you don't know where the hell you are. And I didn't on New Year's Eve either, because we'd literally, it was like the first night in Bangkok, and Bangkok is carnage. If you're going there, don't go for more than like 4-5 nights max. We done 4. We stayed down or right next to Koh San Road. If you haven't heard of it, it's like the main road in like the whole of Bangkok. It's just complete chaos, but it's fun. It's good fun, but you don't want to be there often. You just don't chill out once, because it's such a crazy place. Even like Chiang Mai is a bit too busy for me. Like, we spent like 9 nights in Pai. We only went to do 7, but we done 9 because we had to extend because of transport reasons. Done 9 nights, and it was a lot chiller. Wouldn't stay there for any longer, but it was a lot more chill, and I definitely do prefer it to the cities. Like, the constant bikes and cars and just shit going on here, it's not for me. I like being very chilled out. I like the peace and the quiet and the solitude, and that's not something you always go to cities. Don't get me wrong, Chiang Mai is fantastic, but again, I'm ready to leave. Like, we've done a week before, and now we've just done another 3 nights, and I just want to move on. So I was worried when I was coming out here that it would be like difficult to like stick to like training and stuff, and like stay in the gym and not losing muscle, but it's actually not been too bad. Like, I thought the gyms, like day passes, would rack up and be a bit expensive. It's costing me like £1 to £1.50 like per visit going to the gym, which is completely worth it. Still running a bit as well, not loads, 2 or 3 times a week. It's all I really need at the moment. Running 2 or 3 times a week, gym 3, maybe sometimes 4 times a week. And that sort of does me, to be honest. Like, yesterday I done like double sessions, like run in the morning, gym at lunchtime, but keeping the gains, managing to get enough protein, but I'm not managing to get enough fat, which is very annoying. I miss fat dearly. At home I used to have barely any carbs, loads of fat, loads of protein. I'm still having a lot of protein, but I'm not getting the fats I used to, and I'm noticeably hungrier during the mornings especially. I feel very empty. Like, I miss cheese, I miss butter, I miss full fat beef mince, I miss like olive oil and coconut oil and stuff like that, and avocados. But, you know, not a massive problem, but I do actually genuinely miss cheese and beef especially, and eggs. Fuck me, well, I'm still getting eggs here, but not on the same volume. I was having like 6 a day, and now like you just can't really get that volume here of eggs. Like, they're not hard to find, but they're not very common in like meals. It's just loads of rice and noodles and like chicken, a bit of beef, but it's not really the same here, to be honest. But you know, but yeah, that's all I got for this video today. I apologise, it's not necessarily valuable, but for me, I want to get a YouTube video out, and I also really enjoyed the first one. It's literally just me, no script or anything, just off the top of my head, see what comes out, see what bounces off, and what ideas come into the video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the daily content. Check out my one-to-one online coaching links in the description if you want to get in the best shape of your life. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.